promise. I won't cause problems.
All right. All I want you to do is show up. This is a larceny offense.
Yes. And
Now, what the affidavit says is, good afternoon, sir. Are you Jonathan Ryan Simpson?
Yes, sir.
I'm Judge Middleton. I'm here with Mr. Stickley, the Chief Public Defender, and you got arrested last night, and I'm going to arraign you and tell you what the charge is.
Okay.
The complaint alleges that in January 10th of 2025, you and a co-defendant, Christopher Harvey, went into the Walmart store in Three Rivers to steal property worth.
So let's break this down. Judge Boyd is immediately raising eyebrows. The prosecution charged Jonathan with a misdemeanor. But the facts line up with a felony. And that's not just a technical error. Could seriously affect sentencing, bail conditions, and legal rights. Here's where things get messy. His co-defendant, Harvey, has a history with Walmart. It's already being watched and apparently wore the same clothes during multiple thefts. Sound like amateur hour? Maybe, but these details could shape Jonathan's fate. Was he truly part of the scheme or just standing next to the wrong guy?
Of conspiracy to commit retail fraud with Christopher Harvey. Let me look at this, because that should be a preliminary examination. There's no 2-year misdemeanor. Any 2-year misdemeanor is a high court misdemeanor. So let me see what they did with Mr. Harvey. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about it. Apparently, they've been watching out for Mr. Harvey at the Walmart stores, and he'd been suspected of doing this type of thing before. In fact, he was apparently wearing the same clothes he had on before. Christopher Harvey was identified due to multiple prior instances with Walmart. He stole looks like a Bluetooth speaker, $457. And they allege you were with her.
This is where Jonathan makes his first big move. He claims he didn't know what Harvey was doing. Says he hasn't even seen the guy in over a year. Now, if true, that's a major contradiction with the prosecution's timeline.
They charge it on a misdemeanor warrant complaint.
Even notices a crucial discrepancy. The complaint says 2025, but the affidavit says 2024. One digit might seem small, but in court, it can derail the entire case. Question for you. Would you trust a case where the key date might be off by a full year? Let us know in the comments.
And when he attempted to steal it on this date, they broke the monitoring device off of it with a magnet, and they allege that you picked it up and back on the shelf. Now, what it appears to me that you're charged with is a felony. It says misdemeanor, but there is anything that's punishable more than a year in jail is a felony. Let me see what Mr. Harvey got charged with. He got a $5,000 cash or surety bond.
Sir, I didn't even really know what he was doing at the point. But
don't say anything more about it, Mr. Simpson. Now,
yes, sir.
You were allegedly from Augusta or somewhere. Do you live in Three Rivers now?
Yes, sir. I moved in with my mom to get away from the bull crap. I just recently had a son.
Okay.
You know, I've been trying to do my best.
This happened last
year. Yeah, it happened last year.
January of 25.
I wasn't even around him. I haven't been around Christopher Harvey in almost over a year.
Hang on.
January 10th of 2025. Apparently there's a video. January 10th of 2024. You're right.
Yeah.
The affidavit says 2024, the complaint says 2025. To further complicate things, this is a felony, and they did treat Mr. Harvey's case like a felony.
Insurance do you got?
And they charged it on a misdemeanor warrant complaint. Give me one moment. Everybody just stay where we are. All right, well, let me sort this out. There's multiple problems here. The date on the complaint says this occurred January 10th of 2025. It was authorized on January 27th of 2025. But the affidavit says that it occurred January 10th of 2024. So I'm not sure what is correct. Prosecutor also charged on a misdemeanor complaint rather than a felony complaint, but it is a felony. How did you come to get arrested last night?
I was stopped by Kalamazoo, and they said I had a warrant. They called you guys, and you guys said we're coming to pick him up in the morning, and then you guys were there a couple hours later. The officer said, "I don't understand why we're coming to get you. It's only a misdemeanor."
Here comes the emotional pivot. Jonathan tells the court about his past motorcycle accident, which left his arm completely paralyzed. He's on disability, caring for his infant son, and says the mother is receiving mental health treatment. This moment matters. Why? Because it paints a picture not of a career criminal, but of a struggling young dad caught in the system. But Judge Boyd doesn't let sentiment cloud legality. No criminal history. That helps, but confusion about dates, charges, and co-defendants still keeps the case hanging by a thread.
It's a felony, and it's got so I can't tell when it happened. The affidavit says one thing, the complaint says something else. So you're not trying to stay away from it. You're right in the thick of it. If you're up in Kalamazoo, what time did you get over?
But it happened here. Like, supposedly it happened in 3 Rivers. Like, I was moving. I was in the process of moving. Like, I was with my mother. I was trying to come to 3 Rivers. Like, that's where my son's at right now. Like, I'm not trying to be around them people. I'm not trying to do anything wrong at all.
All right, what's your mother's name?
Lori Simpson.
Are you employed?
I get disability. I'm a full-time father. The baby mom is actually she's getting her mentals taken care of right now. She's mentally, she wasn't okay after having Tanner. You know, she kind of just wanted to keep pushing him away, you know, and so she's actually getting some medical help with her mental.
You don't get disability for being a full-time father. What's the nature of your disability?
I got disabilities from my arms. I was in a real bad motorcycle wreck when I was 21, and it messed me up pretty good. I had a really bad back, a really bad neck. My arm is completely paralyzed from the shoulder down.
All right. So you don't have much of a criminal record that I saw, and there's the dispute between whether this happened in 2004 or 2005.
This is the bombshell moment, according to store records and video surveillance. Jonathan allegedly stole the exact same Bluetooth speaker just 2 days before this incident. That changes everything. One theft can be argued as a mistake, but twice. That starts to look like a pattern, and a planned one at that. Here's a big question. Do you believe someone could be totally unaware of a repeat theft happening right beside them twice? Drop your take below.
I'm not going to cause you, sir. I promise you I will come to court. I have my son to think about now, you know. I want to do the right thing, and I don't want my son to think that it's okay to do bad things.
Where does your son live?
He's with my mom right now.
All right, good. Where's the child's mother?
She's in North in Kalamazoo getting help for her mentals.
That's good.
Like I really have turned my life around. I really have. I mean, I stopped hanging out with them groups of people. I moved to
Okay. All right, I'll take. No, they don't have a criminal history in here. I didn't see anything in our system. Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir. No, sir. Absolutely not. I just want to go home and be with my son.
Yes. Do you know why they pulled you over in Kalamazoo?
My mom was speeding.
Okay. Well, I don't have any criminal history, and I don't know if there is none or we just had an oversight. But I'm going to set this for a pre-exam conference because there is no 2-year misdemeanor. It's a 2-year high court misdemeanor, which is a felony. So Mr. Harvey's case isn't.
As we approach the close, Judge Boyd gets serious. He urges Jonathan to call his public defender immediately and prepare for the upcoming examination. The judge repeats that he's suspicious of meth being involved without outright charging. This kind of comment sends a signal. I'm watching you closely. The court is being firm, but not cruel. Jonathan is given a chance, but it's a narrow one. It's a wrong step now, and that second theft video could be the nail in the coffin.
Correct. I set it for June 10th at 8:30. Preliminary examination needed for June 17th, 2025 at 1. This is 2-year felony. Your bond conditions: no contact with Christopher Harvey.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give you a curfew, 11 p.m.
Okay. Yes, sir.
6/8. No drugs, no assaultive behavior,
Yes, sir.
weapons. I'm going to
Yes,
give
sir.
you $2,500 PR bond.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, according to this, you were sort of a aider and abettor or bystander to the theft of this thing. The more primary defendant was apparently
I
Mr.
just
Harvey.
didn't want to be a snitch. I knew
All
what
right,
he was doing.
don't say anything about it. Don't say any more about it.
Okay.
Now, the other problem is the Walmart people recognize you, and Portage Walmart knows you.
Yes, sir.
So I'll give you a PR bond. Have you been charged?
As we approach the close, Judge Boyd gets serious. He urges Jonathan to call his public defender immediately and prepare for the upcoming examination. The judge repeats that he's suspicious of meth being involved without outright charging. This kind of comment sends a signal. I'm watching you closely. The court is being firm, but not cruel. Jonathan is given a chance, but it's a narrow one. It's a wrong step now, and that second theft video could be the nail in the coffin.
Charged with anything like this in Kalamazoo County?
No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, they recognize you as a risk to their store.
Yeah.
Share it with other stores.
Well, I don't have a vehicle.
At least you didn't wear
I
the
don't
same
have
time like Mr. Co-Defendant did.
I don't have a vehicle, and my mom works. So I'm stuck at the house. I have no way of getting around, and I won't be a mess. I won't cause problems.
All right, all I want you to do is show up. This is a larceny
Oh,
offense.
yes, and I'm
Now,
going to.
what the affidavit says is Simpson was identified by Algarin.
Here's where Judge Boyd starts laying down the law. He clarifies that this is not just a misdemeanor, it's a high court misdemeanor, essentially a 2-year felony. Then the judge issues strict bond conditions: no drugs, no weapons, a curfew, and absolutely no contact with Harvey. But listen closely, Judge Boyd isn't done. He hints at something deeper, something more sinister. He suspects meth might be fueling these thefts. And while there's no charge for that yet, he's not letting it go unnoticed.
I ran his information through Secretary of State, the photo matches. Simpson previously stole the same sort of speaker on 1/8 of 25. So I believe this happened in 25, not 24. I think there's a typo in here somewhere, but they allege that you were in here 2 days before stealing the same thing. So I'm giving you and they got video of all this, apparently. Video footage corroborates the loss prevention staff's version. So it's a larceny, $457. I can't tell that you have any prior convictions. You're not on probation or parole. You do have a physical disability. You're going to be residing in St. Joseph County. Let me repeat your bond conditions: no drugs and no alcohol. These always think this is a methamphetamine case. People are stealing easily sellable stuff, and I think there's a pink elephant in the room, and it's methamphetamine, but I'm not charged with that. You're not to have any contact with Christopher Harvey. No weapons, no firearms, no assaultive behavior. You have a curfew of 11 o'clock, and you're barred from Walmart.
Okay.
Your bond is $2,500
Okay.
PR. This is a property crime. We're going to have to straighten out the date. We're going to have to straighten out the way this was charged. But I believe it's a high court misdemeanor, which needs a preliminary examination. And we'll see what they find out about the alleged theft 2 days before, when there's apparently video of you stealing the same thing. We'll sort that out. For now, I've appointed an attorney. I'm going to give you that paperwork. I believe it's going to be Paul Gibson. Now, I want you to listen. When you get out, I want you to call your attorney and make an appointment to discuss this matter with them. They're apparently this. Your attorney should probably watch prior to the preliminary examination time. The pre-exam conference is June 10th. I may give you when I see you on June 10th. It's one of your bond conditions. You're not using drugs on demand of any officer. I have a suspicious nature, and I am suspicious that this is a methamphetamine-driven stance. Yet to be determined, but you're not charged with that, just theft. All right, you're gonna get out. Will somebody come pick you up?
I probably have to walk to my mom's, but it's not. It's only like 9 miles. I mean, I can make it
Well,
really
if you
quickly.
get out and you come to the courthouse, the bailiffs will give you a bus pass to get.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right. You're good to go, Mr. Simpson.
Thank you.
And if you need a bus pass to get back, we'll give you that. All right.